Hello, my library loves, and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. It is week 3 of our messy, crafty fun, and this week I am so excited. Why? Why am I so excited? We have this awesome craft for pulled string art. If you need to pick up a bag, we have them available. Give us a call and we can bring them to the front door, or you could use the pickup window. Pulled string art sounds like fun. See how it works. But more importantly, I will be reading a book from my favorite author. This week, we are going to read Ish by Peter Reynolds. We are super thankful to Candlewick Press for allowing us to share this story with you. So this week, we're going to switch it up. I am going to read the story first, and then we will do some pulled string art. Let's get started.
Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out, without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. Ponder, ponder. Dream yonder, pond, pond, yond, yond. Gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish. So, I have our black paper, our yarn. I put out a piece of tinfoil to put my paint on. Use whatever you have at home. I have a stick, plastic knife, a paintbrush. Any of those can be used. It's really just going to be to push the yarn into the paint. Now, I have every color of the rainbow of the paint, so I'm just going to put these out because I have them. Use whatever you have or whatever your color preference is. So first things first, you're definitely going to want to fold your paper in half. Okay, put your paper off to the side, and I am going to use all of the paint colors that I have, rainbow. You're going to use whatever paint colors you have or want, and just kind of, I'm going to make mine kind of in a rainbow shape so that it all fits on the tin foil. But depending on what you're putting your paint on, you just want to make sure that you have enough paint for the majority of your yarn to sit in. All right, well, as you can see, I have acquired a helper. So, before you do anything else, you're going to take your string and lay it down in your colors. And then you want to just kind of mush your string into the paint, cleaning between each color so that you don't get it mixed. And you want to make sure your entire string is covered in paint. All right, at the bottom you can see we've left enough string that we will be able to pick it up without putting our fingers in the paint. And you can see our string is completely covered in paint. Now, move your paper in front of you. You're gonna pick your string up and you're gonna put it down on one side of your paper, kind of in a backwards 3 with a loop-de-loop in the middle. And then your string is going to end at the bottom of your paper in the middle. Press it down, hold it down with one hand, and you're going to try to pull that string out in a straight line. Now, let's see. Boom! How cool is that? It looks very flower-ish. All right, let's do it one more time because I actually have extra paint on my tin foil. And we'll see what it looks like on a sheet of white paper. So I'm going to use a paintbrush, and again, I'm just going to mush the yarn around in the paint, make sure it's completely covered, making sure that I rinse my brush or wipe it off in between colors. All right, same as before. Once your yarn is completely covered, you're going to take your piece of paper, put it in front of you, pick up your string, lay it down in that backwards 3 with a loop-de-loo in the middle, making sure it ends in the middle at the bottom of your paper. Fold it, hold that paper tight, and pull that string straight down. Try to keep it in a straight line when you're pulling it down. Oops. All right, let's see. How did we do? We did awesome. It's very flowerish. It's actually looks like a calla lily almost if you look at them. So here it is on the black paper, and here it is on the white paper. I think the black paper definitely makes the colors stand out, but I totally feel like this string art is a win. I hope you guys had some really cool-ish string art, and I hope you enjoyed Ish by Peter Reynolds. I will see you again next week for week 4 and some more messy crafty fun.